Hi everyone, my name is Layla and I've always wanted to learn how to do the splits, so here goes nothing. I say I've always wanted to learn how to do the splits. I actually was able to do the splits a long time ago, like a lot of little girls in America. I was a ballerina between the age of like 4 and 6, and I do know that I was able to do the splits towards the end of that 2-year period, but I certainly have not been able to do the splits since. So when quarantine kind of started being announced, I decided that I wanted to try and take this time to learn to do the splits. So every morning-ish, sometimes in the afternoon when I forget, I've been doing these 4 stretches that are basically based off of this TikTok from Cassie Ho. That kind of outlines the 4 stretches that I'm going to be doing. So let me show you guys what the stretches are. I believe the first stretch is called the half lunge. Kind of in a lunge position, but then you take your back leg and you kind of extend it as if it were going into the splits. And you hold that for about a minute. Then on the same side, you kind of scoot yourself back and you go into, I don't actually know what this one is called, the half split. You make your front leg really straight and you're kind of trying to push your hips down with your back leg at 90 degrees, and you're kind of doing a similar stretch to the first one, but on the front leg this time. So you hold that for 1 minute as well. Then you do the exact same thing on the other side. So you switch which leg is in front and which leg is in the back. You do the half lunge and then you do the half split. Then you're going to sit your butt on the floor and you're gonna have your legs out completely straight in front of you, and you're going to flex your feet. You're not gonna point them. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna try and get your chest to touch your thighs. If you can touch your toes, that's kind of a good way to start in that direction. It gets you to lean forward, but the important thing isn't to touch your toes, it's to try and get your chest to touch your thighs. So you can see I am pretty far away from that. I am not that flexible there yet. So you hold that for 1 minute as well. Then I usually get a pillow for this portion because it kind of hurts my kneecaps. You're gonna go back into that sort of half lunge, but instead of focusing on your front leg now, you're gonna focus on your back leg by bringing your foot up so that you bend that back leg. You're gonna try and have your foot touch your butt. And you're gonna hold that for 1 minute. Once you hold that for a minute, you do the exact same thing on the other side. Go back into that half lunge with the other foot out, bring that back foot up towards your butt. And once you've done that, those are the 4 stretches that I've been doing. You can kind of see this is where I am at with the stretches. So with the right foot in front and with the left foot in front. These stretches are specifically for the front to back splits. It's not for side splits, so yeah, maybe I'll do a progress video in another month or so, and hopefully I will be very close to the ground. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below what your stretching routine is, or if you don't really stretch, what is your morning routine like? What do you do when you get up to kind of get you ready for the day? And make sure you're subscribed to my channel to know when I post a new video. I post every Sunday. All right, everyone, see you guys next week. I feel like I should call this my quarantine stretch routine, or like my stretching quarantine routine. You know, my quarantine stretching routine.